Hey folks, Arizona guy here. It is February 7th, 2023. And today I want to read you a letter I received about a near-death experience from a woman named Connie in Ohio. It says, "Hey, Arizona Guy 1. My name is Connie, and I, at the time, was 34-year-old, living in Ohio. I was driving my husband's 2004 Lincoln Town Car on a 2-lane highway in small town, Ohio, in mid-October. I had my 13-year-old son with me. We were headed to my grandparents' house for dinner. We always enjoyed spending time with them, and my son Taylor adored them. My near-death experience happened. I remember driving. It was slightly hazy, and all of a sudden our vehicle was broadsided by someone or something. I couldn't really tell. I just remember approaching an intersection, and I was ready to yield, and all of a sudden the car was struck with a terrible force and the car began tumbling. But what I remember was being above the accident scene. I remember looking down and seeing the entire side of our Lincoln was destroyed, caved in, and seeing a large delivery truck. It was blue in color, sitting on the street with my car down in a drainage ditch. I was just hovering there. I didn't know why. I didn't see anyone. I kept wondering where Taylor was and why I couldn't see him. Then I heard a noise. It sounded like wind blowing. I could no longer see our car or the accident. I was moving up through a blue tunnel. It appeared to have white lights inside the blue tunnel. It was weird, to say the least. It seemed as if I traveled for a long time. I didn't know what was taking place. Then the motion stopped. I was let go. I was set down in a green, beautiful area, a valley of sorts, with truly vivid colors. The land was green as I'd never seen before, and the sky was a vivid blue. It was spectacular. I saw large, beautiful flowers, and then thought, it is so utterly silent. I continued to wonder, where am I? I walked a few feet. It was strange because I remember that I couldn't feel my feet. It was like my legs weren't attached to my body, but I could still move. Now I know that there are people out there that won't believe me, but somehow I do not care, because I am only stating what I remember. I heard a voice, and it spoke. "Connie?" I said, "Yes." Then the voice sounded closer this time. "It's not your time," the voice said. I still, at this time, saw no one. I began turning around. I saw what looked like a man, but it appeared to be more like a shadow. I saw the outline of a robe and dark medium hair. I said, "Jesus?" The voice spoke louder this time. "Go home, Connie," it said. I went to walk once again, but I was engulfed by this bright light, and I was again moving forward through this blue tunnel. I had visions of holding my son when he was young and he was giggling. I saw our wedding and how happy my husband Carl was that day. I saw visions of my parents and grandparents praying at our church. I then remember I awakened. I was at the hospital, my eyes opening slowly. I saw my husband and my son looking at me. My husband had tears in his eyes. I said, "Oh my God, what happened?" I looked down. My ankle was in a cast and my leg was being held with a tether. My husband explained to me what happened. A delivery truck that was driving too fast with an impaired driver didn't stop at the intersection. I had the right of way and didn't need to stop. The driver had blown through the intersection and broadsided our car. My husband told me it's a good thing that I had taken the larger car because it was equipped with front and side airbags, and that's what actually saved our lives. Because I usually drive an older Toyota Camry. My son was all right. He had only received some minor cuts and scratches in the ordeal. My husband said that there was an off-duty fireman who stopped and called 911, and that he got the passenger door open and took Tyler out. Once the EMTs arrived, he again assisted with getting me out of the vehicle from the passenger side. My left ankle was shattered, and now I have pins and such in my body. But I'm alive and I can walk all right. Not perfect, but all right. I was so fortunate to have survived this ordeal, and so thankful that my son made it through, basically unharmed. I have since explained to my husband what I saw and what I remember. He said that he and his parents and my grandparents all went to church and prayed for me along with the minister. I believe this is what I saw. Was I in heaven? I believe so. Did I see Jesus? I believe I did. Is there life after death? Yes, I believe that this is all true. And she signed it, "Never give up, Connie." And I think this letter is marvelous, folks. I think many people have these near-death experiences. And is it really that they get a chance to see what life is like on the other side? Possibly. I believe a lot of these people actually are given a second chance to maybe change something in their lives. Maybe they could be a little bit better people if they had some sort of awakening. I don't know. But I tell you, I do find these stories interesting. I've watched quite a few of these stories and watched quite a few television episodes where people go through these near-death experiences and what they saw. Some remember in the emergency room or in a surgery room, they remember being out of body, looking down on themselves, being worked on by doctors. It is all, to me, very possible. So anyway, folks, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. You can always send me an email and let me know your story. So anyway, folks, in Phoenix, Arizona, it is a beautiful 62 degrees. Very, very nice. So I just want to say, I hope all of you have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching. Give the video a like and please subscribe. Arizona Guy out.